And happening now, many of you are getting out and voting. You have about 45 minutes left to go to the polls.
And one of the largest issues on the ballot, who will be Nashville's next mayor? We have team coverage tonight of this general election, and crews can be found all over Music City. First, let's head out to News Channel 5's Chris Cannon, who has more on how voter turnout has been. And Chris, the weather hasn't really cooperated all day today.
It definitely has not, Vicki, but the folks here at Cathedral Praise have not let them stop getting out the vote. They are a vocal group and they are energetic and they are letting everybody know who their favorite candidate is. We had heavy rain today and we had some clouds. Right now the sun's in and out. It has made for a slow day at the polls, but the candidates and some third graders made the most of it.
All right, girls, here we go. Let's go.
There's nothing like a field trip.
Vote!
In third grade, it doesn't get any better than getting out of the classroom, especially on election day. For these Overbrook School students, this is a real-life civics lesson, and they came to Shelby Bottoms to meet one person.
Hey!
Are
you famous?
I'm not famous.
Barry is one of 7 candidates running for Nashville mayor and one of 6 these girls will meet today.
Well, I have a sticker. Would you like a sticker?
Yeah!
The kids are out here despite the rain, but the wet weather is keeping some voters away from the polls.
This is going to be an election where every vote is going to count. So even if it's raining a little bit, please make sure that you cast your vote.
Charles Robert Bone shook a lot of hands today, but this was probably the most enthusiastic crowd he came across.
We've been to Green Hills and West Nashville and Bellevue and now out here in Donaldson, so we're just making the rounds today. But despite the weather, there seems to be a lot of enthusiasm.
If you want to win, vote Ruben Dr. in.
This civics lesson also took them to Bordeaux, where they met a few council candidates.
Oh my gosh, yes!
And Jeremy Kane, the next person on their long list of mayoral candidates.
Well, I tell you what, it's a great burst of excitement and energy here in the last couple hours of this race, and it's great to see their excitement.
On a rainy day when the stakes are high, but voter turnout is low.
And in that mayor's race, to win outright tonight, the person would have to have 50% of the vote plus 1 vote. With 7 people running, that most likely will not happen. So we will most likely be out here again in 5 weeks. And to give you some perspective of how much this election will actually change the face of Nashville politics, we're electing a new vice mayor tonight, and 27 to 30 of the council seats, which there are only 40, could change after this election. We are live in Bordeaux. Chris Cannon, News Channel 5 HD.